Let's talk about nouns. And I think you remember from when you're in school, they taught you that a noun is a person, place, or thing. And so when we say the, it's specific. That's called a definite article. If we say a, that's non-specific. If I said I want a pizza, I don't care what kind, I just want a pizza. Or I want the pizza that's over there, that pizza over there, that I want the pizza that's there on the table, the pizza. Then I've pointed out a specific one. So these are called definite and indefinite articles. See? So remember, a noun is a person, place, or thing. So it can be, a noun can be your mother. A noun can also be your book bag. A noun could be Atlanta. As long as it's a person, place, or thing, it's a noun. So we just have two articles, a and the, definite for the, and a is indefinite. But we have another kind of strange little thing. What is an? An doesn't, it's not different. It means the same thing. Why do we have an? That's so you can close your mouth. Did you know that? If you had a word like apple and you tried to say just a, you'd have to say a apple. And you have to leave your mouth open for a long time. It would be really weird and you would be uncomfortable. So they threw an N on the end if it's a vowel like that so that you can close your mouth. An apple. It's easier to say apple if I close my mouth first. So these are not different. It's just that we use this before a vowel. It would be hard to say a elephant. It's easier to say an elephant. A envelope, but it's easier to say an envelope. So that's the only purpose of that in. That's your close your mouth in before a vowel. So that's all we have. We just have those two things. So we're just pretty simple. These are articles. Don't forget the names. That's a definite article, definite, the one right there. And this is a pizza. I don't care which one. Okay, and a noun is a person, place, or thing. So if I said dog, I would say the dog, right? What if I made dogs plural? Nothing happens. We don't care. The dogs. The car, the cars. The window, the windows. So we don't change the, we just have the. That's all we have. We don't have anything else. But we do have a plural for this, and that's some. See? So the has no plural. It's just the no matter what. The dog, the dogs. But if you have a, if you say a chair, or bring some chairs. So when you make this plural, you start to use some. So we do have a plural form of this, but we just don't have a plural form of that. That's all there is, just the and the car, the cars. The woman, the women. Okay, so now we get to what drives everybody crazy in Spanish. So pretty much the same, except for one little secret. In Spanish, all nouns are girls and boys. Now, who knows why this started? Gender, nouns had gender when it was, before it was even Spanish, before it was even Latin. The mother of the languages before that even had gender. So it's been passed down for hundreds of years. And they still use it, and it's not going away, so we have to learn it. So that means that everything you look at has a gender. It's a boy or a girl. And you could think of it as like little animate world full of little gods, like the tree god and the bush god and the chair god. And I'm going to treat them like people. I'm going to say that's a boy or that's a girl. And those are permanent. Whatever it is, it is. So you can't change it. So let's take table, for example. Table is mesa. Well, mesa is feminine. It's a girl. And it doesn't matter what you do to it. You can paint it brown. You can do anything you want to it. It doesn't change it. Table is feminine. What about piso? Piso is floor. And it's masculine. And that's just the way it is. It's just always masculine. Well, why do you care? Because it's going to affect this. So for the, let's see if I can just draw it like this. The is going to have 4 equivalents because you have to have one for masculine, one for feminine, one for singular, and one for plural. So let's say silla. Silla means chair, and it's a feminine word. You see, usually if it ends in A, it's feminine, but not always. But usually if it ends in A, it's feminine. So if I wanted to say the chair, I'd say, oh, it's a feminine singular. La. Well, what if I had more than one chair? Then I would have to put an S on it. Las. La silla. Las sillas. What about this word? Cuaderno. Cuaderno means notebook, and it's masculine. So if I wanted to say the notebook, I can't use la, because la is for girls and cuaderno is a boy. So I have to say el. El cuaderno. Well, what if I had more than one notebook? Then I can't say el because it's just one. I need something that means more than one. So I have to say los. See? Los cuadernos. Let's do it again. La silla, one. Las sillas, more than one. El cuaderno, one. Los cuadernos, more than one. So what have I done? I've added a rule that we don't have in English, and that is that this has to have agreement. The noun has to have agreement. Whatever modifies it has to agree in two ways, and that's called gender and number.